everyone, welcome to Educare 24/7. So this is lecture first of management series, and this series is very important for both these examinations like RBI grade B and SEBI grade A 2020 examination. So all the concepts related to the management series will be dealt in the form of MCQs. So this lecture is based on the MCQs on the theory of motivation. Educare 24/7 has launched the crash course which is very important for SEBI grade A 2020 examination. In this crash course we are covering whole syllabus of paper 2 and GS of paper 1. We will be providing notes, topic wise MCQs which will be approx even more than 5,000, and videos. Our content are very crisp and concise and very much relevant to your examinations. Currently we are running a discount of rupees 1500 on this course. Guys, this is a golden opportunity for all of you guys. For this discount you can use code SEBI to get this discount. For that you have to visit our website, that is educare247.com, and for that you can easily subscribe this course. So let's start with the MCQs based on theory of motivation. So as we know the meaning of this word motivation, which enhance the boost, which enhance the energy level over the performing a task by employees in the organization. So this is a basic theme of this motivation. Now we will move towards solving MCQs based on the theory's perspective. So the question number 1, the two-factor theory, which is based on which factors? Option A, hygiene and behavioral. Option B, safety and self-esteem. Option C, self-actualization and status quotient. Option D, none of the above. So while solving this question, all the options, the correct option is option A, that is hygiene and behavioral factors. So before solving this question, we need to understand what is the theme of these two-factor theory. So this theory, which has developed by Mr. Frederick Herzberg. So this person was very famous, very renowned psychological thinker who has given lot of theory over the theory of motivation. What he perceived while taking an interview with 203 engineers and accountant who were working in the company in the 18th century, what he observed, people were unable to perform with full potential over the task. Why it was happening? Because two kind of factors would come out while performing a task. One is satisfaction, job satisfaction factor, and second we have job dissatisfaction factor. So what Mr. Herzberg observed while conducting interview session, employees were getting dissatisfaction. People were having the factors which somewhere influence to perform a task, and that factors leads to not job satisfaction, and that factors later on renowned or known as hygiene factors. Under these hygiene factors, which is also considered as extrinsic factors, which fulfills all the external needs of employees, but somewhere it is still lacking to provide satisfaction over the task. So these factors can be defined as job security, fringe benefits, or what would I say, the payment, the salary. So these are the factors were not sufficient to bring the full potential, use of full potential over the performance of a task. So what could be other factors? The other factors were the motivational factors, which were also renowned as intrinsic factors, which influence the people to achieve a task in a better manner. And that factors, we can take the examples under this motivation factors, which also leads to job satisfaction, like responsibility, job advancement, achievement must be there. So these are the examples of the motivation factors, which is totally opposite of the Maslow needs theory of the motivation. So this is the basic agenda behind this two-factor theory. So what you guys have to do, first you have to remember the person of the the proposal of a particular theory. Second thing, you have to remember all the principles given by a management thinker over a specific theory, principle of theory. So these two things you have to always remember, then definitely you can get selection while picking a correct option among the rest ones. So next question we have, what does ERG stands for in the ERG theory? Option A, export, risk and guarantee. Option B, exponential reliability and growth. Option C, existence, relatedness and growth. Option D, none of the above. So among all these options, the correct one is option B, option C, that is existence, relatedness and growth. So basically this ERG theory has been proposed by Clayton P. Alderfer. So what he observed totally, or I can say the closely ones with the Maslow's 5 human needs theory, but he brought three kind of categories into the classification of existence, which is somewhere lead with the physiological desires. Physiological means the basic needs, the basic amenities of an individual who is looking for to achieve a task. So if this low needs will be fulfilled in the organization, definitely he will be self-motivated towards a task. Next we have relatedness needs, which somewhere link with the social relationship. It is also linked with the esteem. If person is feeling very comfortable while working in the organization and very able to bring harmonious relationship with rest members of a team, then definitely the person will be motivated. Next we have the growth needs. These needs brings person at the richer, at the higher level, while actualizing the self achievement, the self advancement. So this is somewhere linked with the internal esteem. So this is all about the question number 2nd. Next we have, which of the following is a need that motivates human behavior as per the achievement motivation theory? Option A, power. Option B, affiliation. Option C, achievement. Option D, all of the above. So the correct one is all of the above. So in this question we need to know what is the achievement theory. Basically this achievement theory has proposed by the renowned thinker, that was David McClelland. The person has said the ultimate achievement of individual depend upon the realization of the needs. If these needs are getting fulfilled in the organization, then definitely motivation will be at a higher level. And these needs, these 3 needs divided into 3 parts. First is need for achievement. Second, need for affiliation. Affiliation means the social relationship, the interpersonal relationship among all the peers members in the organization. Next we have a need for power. If these things are getting fulfilled in the organization, definitely it will bring high motivation for the employee. So this is all about the question number 3. Question number 4 says, what are the alternate names used for the expectancy model? Option A, instrumentality theory. Option B, path goal theory. Option C, valence, instrumentality and expectancy theory. Option D, all of the above. So among all these the options, the correct one is the all of the above. How it is possible? Because this expectancy model proposed by Victor H. Room in 1964. So this theory explains the desirable behavior of an individual, which explains individuals can be motivated towards goals if they believe that there is a positive correlation between efforts and performance. So there were 3 components of this particular theory. First, expectancy. What it leads to, if anyone putting their efforts, definitely positively it leads to a desirable performance, which is required by the organization from the individual. Next is instrumentality. if someone is performing very well, then definitely the final outcome will be in a desirable manner. Next is valence. If outcome is perfect, then definitely the person must be rewarded with the good package, with the good achievement. So basically this theory this theory relies on the reward system, which has to be go to the deserved person who are working with full potential on a given task. So this is all about the question number 4. Question number 5 talk about equity theory of motivation focuses on which of the following? Option A, the motivational force involved in a person's action at a work. Option B, people's perception of how fairly they have been treated in comparison with others. Option C, people's perception of how they should perform in a given situation at work. Option D, people's expectations of the different outcomes for a given action. So among all these options, the correct one is option C, that is people's perception of how they should perform in a given situation at work. So basically this equity theory has proposed by Mr. Adam in 1963. So Adams believes this equity theory, which tells us that the higher an individual's perception of equity, which definitely fairness, then definitely they will be more motivated towards the task. So the theme of this theory depend upon the perception. That perception must be in a fair system which runs continuously in the mind of an individual. If it is there, then definitely they will be self-motivated towards achievement the task. So this theory is based on the idea that individuals are motivated by fairness, and this fairness is depend upon their own perception. So this is all about the question number 5th. I hope you got the idea of the MCQs of the theory of motivation. So in the same way, we will definitely cover rest concepts in the form of MCQs. So before ending this session, I would like to share with you a very important information. Educare 24/7 has launched comprehensive course especially for RBI grade B 2020 examination. So in this comprehensive full video course, we will cover all the phases, phase 1, phase 2 and interview. And in this session, the subjects will be covered like economy and social issues, finance and management, current affairs always be updated, general awareness will be there, quants will be there, logical reasoning in a very efficient manner will be there, English, journal English will be there, descriptive English will be there. If we talk about the features of this course, then definitely full video lessons of the course will be provided to you. More than 10,000 questions will be solved in the lectures. The current affairs will be updated, will be latest. Yojana and Kurukshetra will also be covered. Circular coverage by RBI, which is very important for cracking this examination, it will be there. We are also conducting mock tests, like for phase 1 we have 10 tests, for phase 2 we have 5 tests. In the same way, we also conduct mock interview sessions, and separately we will conduct descriptive English test. I think these features more than enough, guys, to crack this examination. So as soon as possible, you just take admission in this course so that you able to get selection in your hand. This full video course we are providing at very reasonable price, guys, in this lockdown situation at rupees 3,999 rupees. So thank you and keep learning.